Well, hello, my YouTube friends and family. So today is a different kind of a video. This is a surprise present for Tammy in My World OKC. She has no clue that I made this. I can't tell you how many times I've had to bite my tongue because I almost slipped and said something. So I'm going to try to explain as best I can. And I did this for her, and I wanted her to have my first. She has my first pocket letter too, because she is so patient and so kind, and she answers so many questions when you ask her. So to begin with, this piece here was actually a Walmart dangle that I saw, and I just wasn't going to even put this on here, but it inspired me to add it because it's just perfect. And then I put the lace on the back. This is not signatured. This is actually a 3-ring binder. So the front of this is a very heavy duty tissue paper. And well, at least it was in the tissue paper part. And I just really liked it. And I thought it gave like a vintage look because she likes vintage. And I actually did this by hand. And then these letters, I can't remember where I got these letters from. It was either Hobby Lobby or one of the stores. And then I tied it together. Now, this isn't always going to be vintage. This is more of a personal thing for her. So inside, I found a vintage map of Oklahoma. So I added it, and I added the state flower and the state bird and some pearls to kind of jazz it up and Mosh Podged. And then this was a key that I had bought and added. It was just in a set of stuff to decorate. She loves words, so I found this Once Upon a Time because I want this to be personally for her to write whatever she wants. And this is a stamp and some stickers. And I took my yarn and put it around because I do love to crochet. These were flowers when I rated her Instagram, which she has no idea I've done. At least I hope she doesn't. And then this here is the back of the tie, and I thought that was really cute. And it says, "This is my command, love each other, Jesus." And this I decorated. I made this with digital scrapbooking. And then this is just a sticker. And I love the tracing paper. I like putting it in front of the colorful pictures. And there's little hearts that I drew. I like doodling on it. And I also use plastic reinforcements, stickers that are transparent to hold these together because sometimes these pages will rip real easy. And that reinforces the holes. And this here is her and her husband. I stole it off her Instagram. And this saying says, "A good laugh is sunshine in a house." She loves sayings just like I do. And then it'll tell you who they're by. This was like a lace ribbon I had and stamps and just a paper that I found at Joann's. And then, of course, a journaling card. And I did dye these pages with the oven and coffee. This here is my crocheted pocket. And I had gotten this cameo from one of the stores. And then this is "Home is wherever you are," and she can journal a journaling card. And I like taking little pieces of yarn and adding that. I doodled on the corners of this in pencil. And then this is a piece of cardstock I thought was pretty with an iron transfer I added. Then here's an envelope I put in here, and she loves pineapples. These two were from her Instagram extras. This is from a deck of cards that I found, and I ran them off on cardstock just because I know she likes fairies. And this was another saying that I did, and I did print these on black and white, and I did the outline and put it together. "There's nothing worth the wear of winners but laughter and the love of friends," is the saying on this one. It's funny how much we have in common on liking quotes and poems and different things like that because I love all that stuff. Put this back in her pocket with her washi on it. A little envelope in this tucks. It's got a little butterfly stamp. And I got my stamps. It was a set I got off of eBay, which was pretty decent for little ones. Then this here, she can do what she wants. I did not Mod Podge this. I just left it open for pineapples. This here, washi, fancy washi tape that I tapered and cut the corners for her to journal. Then we go into another page. And I actually Mod Podged this napkin onto the background of a Google image of pineapples, and I found this cute little pen that I thought was really cute that came in handy to add to the page. Then this was an envelope I made with another napkin over the pineapples, and then inside I had pages from an encyclopedia, so I added them with another one and Mod Podged it over top napkin and added the ribbon for extra, and then the gold ribbon that I put around it. We go into the next page. I hope she loves this. This is my very first junk journal, and just like I keep wanting to add things to it, and I keep thinking, do I have enough? And I just love it. This here is another piece of cardstock, and on the back, of course, I love to put iron-on transfers. It's a beautiful pineapple. And then I wanted to make this sentimental because I know that she misses her father. So I actually made her a page to dedicate, and I took this picture off of hers, and I found this off of her Instagram. I found the sticker with Dad, and I put this poem for her to read. I used my hole puncher to punch holes and tucked all the yarn colors that I used throughout her journal, and then I took the pieces and just separated them to give them that little fluffy frayed kind of look. And then here is another pocket. This actually came off of this page, and the other part of it's in the book. It was perfect because when I cut it, it come out just really nice. These are my stamps, and this is like to light the way. And this is a pocket I made with the saying for her dad in it. And she can journal her thoughts and her feelings in this, or whatever she wants. And then this is mermaids. And even though it's kind of vintage, you're going to see color. This is a tuck pocket to go with her mermaids. I added seashells and a place for her to journal. And I'm always doodling, so I doodled like little bitty musical notes and a little bit of stuff on this. And of course, a mermaid in the background, the silhouette. Then on the next page, I tried to make this a triple pocket, and I forgot, and I glued. So it turned out to be a double pocket. It's got some washi and stickers. And this is actually another napkin that I Mod Podged over cardstock. And this is the other one. And then I put 2 wooden pieces here, which I really like, from Etsy, that I bought off of Etsy. And then a little pink flower. Then we go into the next one, and we have another mermaid. And I wanted to give her a variety of color and the things that she loves. So this is kind of like not focused on one thing, because I know a lot of people will get one thing and focus, but I wanted to make a variety because this is like personally for her. And I didn't Mod Podge this. She can do what she wants. And then this is a pocket I made, and there's a get well card and a personal card, and she was actually sick when I started, so she probably won't be sick by the time she gets it, but I've been at this for a while. And then here's more pages. And then down here, and trust me, I almost blew it a few times too. I came so close a couple times to slipping, and this is hard to keep this a secret. You're my fave, and you turn it over. She's got a journaling card. I tried to make it green and pink because I know that's pretty, the colors that at least she likes in her videos. So I really paid attention to listening to her likes. And then this is little doodling flowers, and we go into her fairies. This is a Google image, and I did Mod Podge. And this was the other part of that card. I mean, the page I was telling you about earlier. And these are cards. It was a children's playing card deck that I just scanned and printed off on cardstock just so she would have a fairy look. And this one here's got the mushroom and another card that this I Mod Podged. And I hope I'm explaining everything. She likes owls, so I found a picture of a baby owl, and I couldn't resist in Google Images. I added an envelope and a flower from her garden. And then here is another page. And then here is an owl, and I decided this was a card set too, but I didn't turn this into anything. It's just paper for her to see a baby owlet and an owl. And this is actually an iron-on patch. And I love adding iron-on patches. And I love taking tracing paper and putting it over very colorful images. And I actually found this as a Google image. I thought it was absolutely beautiful, so I decided to add it to her journal. I want her to have lots of places to write and to enjoy. This is a pink flower, a pineapple. And this is actually a page out of a encyclopedia, and I Mod Podged a napkin over top of it. And inside is her flower, her fairy garden she posted, and another saying that I ran off and put together. A true friend is the greatest of all blessings. It's got a needle and thread and a little bow. Ran off in black and white. I also have them in color. But I love creating digital scrapbooking. This is just the first time I've done it in real time. And then here's another journaling page. I tried to stay true to her colors and her interests. Now this page here was a lot of fun. This was actually taken out of a clothing magazine, and she loves styles of words. And I couldn't believe I found such pretty words in the same magazine. And it says one of a kind, beautiful, personality, fabulous, peachy, floating possibilities, play, life's better, classics, details, and notable. And this was just a word page for her. And then we keep going. And here is another tuck pocket that I put a sticker on, and this was a design offline, and washi tape. And here's a card, and it's roosters and chickens. She loves her chickens. And she lost a chicken that meant a lot to her. So, of course, I had to make a dedication. Memories are timeless treasures of the heart. And I took this off of her Instagram, cropped it, cut it, and turned it into a memorabilia for her favorite chicken. This is her chicken too. She's actually holding it. See part of her face. This flower I didn't make. I actually bought it in part of a scrapbooking kit. And then these were stickers. And then more journaling. And this was so much fun. This is a little tag I decided to make, and it says Handmade with Love by Tammy. And it's got my social media. So these are this is my little swan tag I made to go in my journals. This is a tie. And you untie this. And you open this up. And it's a gate. And inside, it says exactly the perfect words. I couldn't pick more perfect words for her than this card that I found at Hobby Lobby. You are one amazing lady. You are so good to the people in your life, so considerate and caring. When you give, it's easy to see that it comes straight from the heart, and it gives everyone around you the gift of a nicer world to live in. I hope you'll never forget how much I treasure just being in this world with you. And I so mean this, because Tammy is such a wonderful light in this world, and she does so much for other people that it's just perfect. It's perfectly fitting. So I had a lot of joy in making this gate and putting this in for her. And then you go into this page. This is the state tree, the state butterfly, and the state wildflower, which I believe is Indian blanket. This is washi that I put down the side. The other side, I made another pocket. She's always happy mail, happy everything. So I made my happy place. This was actually a picture she held up in an Instagram photo that I cropped into this. And I think she was at the Dollar Tree or someplace shopping. So I couldn't resist. And then another flower. And then you open up this envelope, which is also made with an encyclopedia page. And it's got the same tissue paper on it. And I just made her a little page that I put stuff on the back and distressed it. And then this here is the Oklahoma state flag with the United States flag and a heart, and it's Mod Podged. That's why it's glowy. And this is all for Tammy. And I did the back, and the same is the front. This actually was a plain 3-ring rose gold colored binder. And this is what I did with it. And this will be mailed out. tomorrow, which will be Friday, June 30th. And once she gets this, I will post the video. But I want her to be totally surprised by not only my first journal, but being that the content in it is so personal and it's just personally for her. And with that, thank you for watching. And please, leave a comment below what you think. If there's any more creative ideas you think I could have added, you can comment that too. And with that, you guys have a great day. Bye. Mwah.